Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Art of the Oracle. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Virginia. Today we are going to continue with the Light Seers Tarot to receive the beautiful messages for the daily reading. So let's dive in. How are you? I'd love to hear from you if you have any questions or if you have anything that you would like to see a reading around, or if you're interested in anything to do with tarot or the oracles. Wow. Okay, so two cards jumped out. One of them hit the floor. Wow, how about that? Okay, so we have two major arcana cards that are coming out side by side. One, the Empress, and so I love this version of the Empress because it shows kind of like the birthing and the divine feminine energy that is held within the earth and in the spirit of what the Empress really is. The Empress is abundant. The Empress is creatively growing and nurturing and all-encompassing. So the Empress is the divine feminine energy in all its glory, I think, right? And so there's some sort of presence on this day around that. And what it's asking us to do, I think, as I'm looking at the Hanged Man, which I love this version as a hanged woman, is that all we need to do to be able to see the beauty of what's going on right now and this beautiful abundance of what Earth is to change our perspective, to allow the magic in, to see the symbols, to see everything in a new way. And I really believe that that's happening. I had an amazing day yesterday. It was full of so much abundance. It kind of blew me away. I watched a butterfly come out of its cocoon, and a little fawn come out of the woods with the mom and ate in my yard. I saw there was something else that I saw. Oh, well, it was the butterfly. Oh, beetles. I saw these really great, two totally different beetles, but they were the kind that have like the iridescence around them. And interestingly, I had, for my own personal reading, drawn a scarab beetle card, which said that the magic works through you. And with that idea, that's kind of what I'm feeling like, is that as we see the abundance all around us, like my day today was just so amazingly abundant with all this beauty of what Earth is and doing every day, all day. It's like we're seeing the nurturing of creativity and birth and the magic within the simplest of things, the butterflies. And it's all about, what are we paying attention to? What are we putting our perspective on? And I think it's asking us, if these magical things are missing in your life, then it's asking us to take a different look or a different approach and try to see things from a different perspective. It's as if, like when you're focusing on one thing for a long time, like you don't see what's around it, you only see that one thing. And I think it's asking us to see all the abundance that's going on, all the little things going on in our life. And the more we recognize the beauty of this abundance and this intuitive information, that's another thing. I think it's like we're going to recognize more as we get in the flow, that's what I've been feeling like. It's just things are just happening with grace and ease. That's what it felt like all day today. It was like a day that just kept flowing one beautiful thing into the next. So let's see if there's anything else for us. Okay, and then we have a couple here. Oh, I love it. Okay, so it's interesting because we have this beautiful divine feminine, and now we have this divine masculine. And what it's telling us here is that this is all about being rooted in the physical world and having the abundance of physical things. Like, this is earth and this creative flow and our intuitiveness, and this is around, you know, and it could be the pairing of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, if that's something you've been looking for in your life, and asking you to shift your perspective to allow the abundance of what you desire. And in this King of Pentacles, I really feel the stability, right? He's got this green shirt on, which says that he is really tuned into his heart, but he sits in this red room because he's aware of the abundant nature and the need to be stable in his environment. And I love that he has this dog as well. So as you move to the Eight of Pentacles, it's asking us once again, what are we putting our focus to? And in the Eight, to me, it's about looking at what you're creating and what you're building. And I love this one as well. She just really did such a beautiful job on, and actually I'm assuming that it's a woman, but it could very well be a man and a woman, which is why there's so much balance within this deck, right? And but you see there are two different ways to do something here, right? And this is showing the need to, like, change your perspective so you see the divinity and what's going on in your life. And that's exactly what's going on here. It's just really looking at things and what it is that you're drawn to. What is your intuitive nature drawn to? Can you shift your perspective if things aren't looking, like, if you're not seeing the beauty or the abundance in something? It's asking you to shift. And I'm almost seeing here as the shift is like shifting into the magic that's all around us. And really being able to have it all. Knowing that it's your birthright here on this planet. That if you can desire something, you can certainly have it, right? If it is destined for you, you will definitely have it. And trusting in the processes of what this is. So it's asking us in the beginning here, it's these major shifts that are going on in our life. And as we shift our perspective and kind of recognize the magic, the intuitiveness, the creativity, and the abundance in all things, it brings us into a state of stability and really grounds us into what's going on in the nature of our world and our life here on the planet. And then we can kind of tap into what it is that we want to create. Where do we want to put our physical energy? What is it that we want to do, manifest, and create as part of our time here on Earth? So thank you so much for being here with me today at the Art of the Oracle and bringing your beautiful energy to the space. If you like the reading, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in a personal reading, I do those over Zoom, so just reach out with an email and we can set up a time for you. And until tomorrow, have an amazing day. Bye now.